Good evening. On behalf of the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the SUNY Board of Trustees, the Schenectady County Community College Board of Trustees, President's Council, faculty, and staff, and on behalf of Vice President Askelin and the Commencement Committee, I welcome you to the class of 2013. 43rd commencement exercises of Schenectady County Community College on this Thursday, May 23rd, 2013. It has been recognized and acknowledged that community colleges have finally come of age in America. There's a reason that President Obama singled out community colleges in his graduation initiative and has made funding them a key priority of his administration. We are accessible and affordable. More and more people are coming to understand that some of the best value in higher education are right in their backyards. The State University of New York's 30 community colleges are important catalysts for creating regional workforce, bettering communities, and providing quality transfer students for four-year colleges and universities. No institution better reflects American ingenuity in innovation than community colleges like ours. Uniquely American, our country's 1,167 community colleges serve virtually every community in the nation, enroll almost half of all U.S. undergraduates, and power economic activity that changes lives and communities every day. Schenectady County Community College remains on the forefront of pursuing innovative ways to expand its career training programs, to strengthen the development of the skilled workforce, and preparing graduates for transfer into high-demand academic and technical programs at SUNY four-year colleges and universities. Here are some facts about you, SEC class of 2013. There are 627 graduate candidates this year in AAS, AS, AA, AOS, and certificate programs. 54% is 28. Your fellow classmates sitting before you today range in ages from 17 to 68. 58% of you are from Schenectady County, 15% from Albany County, 14% from Saratoga County, 8% from other Capital Region counties, and 5% from outside of the Capital Region. In addition, SEC graduates will also be transferring to some of the top colleges and universities, including, but not limited to, Hartwick College, University of Massachusetts at Amherst, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, SUNY Buffalo, Ithaca College, Manhattan School of Music, the Crane School of Music, SUNY Purchase School of Music, and the list goes on. It is indeed a great time for SUNY community colleges. It is also an honor and a privilege to be part of all the great and exciting initiatives that are planned for the future of community colleges, and especially our college, Schenectady County Community College. I would like to take this time to recognize some of the people who helped May 23rd, 2013, one of the most important days of your life. I would like to ask that they stand as I do so, and ask that the audience please hold your applause until the names are called. Our very own Reverend Dr. William H. Levering, Senior Minister of the First Reformed Church in Schenectady, who delivered the invocation and would do the benediction. The SEC concert under the leadership of Dr. William Meckley, Dean of the School of Music. Thank you all for being part of today's celebration. You may clap. Members of Schenectady County Community College Board of Trustees, who give freely of their time to support the growth and development of Schenectady County Community College. Our chair, Denise Murphy-McGraw, trustee Ray Gillen, trustee Gary Hughes, student trustee Thomas Bamberry. We also honored to have representing New York State Board of Trustees, Dr. Tina Good. Members of the President's Council, please stand as your name is called. Dr. Penny Haynes, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Please stand as your name is called. Dr. Martha Aston, Vice President of Student Affairs. Charles Richardson, Vice President of Administration. Antoine Harrison, Chief Information Officer. Dr. Leonard Gain, Assistant Dean of Assessment and Institutional Effectiveness. Darrell Johnson, Assistant Dean, Planning, Accountability, and Development. Carmel Patrick, Executive Director of Development. Please join me in recognizing the executive team for their contribution to the college. It is also a pleasure to have Michael Woolman, Chair of the SEC Foundation Board, and members of the SEC Foundation Board joining us today. Thank you for all that you do to support the college in achieving its strategic initiative. We are also honored to have President Emeritus Dr. Gabe Basil. Please stand, Dr. Basil. To our state and local elected officials, the Honorable Senator Cecilia Kachik, the Honorable Assemblyman Angelo Santa Barbara, County Legislator Gary Hughes. Now will the faculty and staff please stand? Please stand. Colleagues, we are here this evening to celebrate one of the most important outcomes achieved and celebrated annually. SCCC is committed to being a leading community college that empowers individuals to reach their greatest potential through exceptional individuals, exceptional and innovative education and training. Colleagues, you are the cornerstone and the fabric of SCCC that help our students achieve their educational and career goals. I salute you for a job well done. It is an honor to serve as your president. Graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in saluting the faculty of Schenectady County Community College. You may be seated. And finally, we're family members, brothers, sisters, significant others. Please stand to be recognized. You are the individuals who encouraged and supported our graduates. Please stand. Graduates, join me in recognizing your family members and friends. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce a dynamic community leader and supporter of Schenectady County Community College, Denise Murphy-McGraw, Chair of the SEC Board of Trustees. She will now bring greetings and remarks on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I present to you Denise Murphy-McGraw.
Good afternoon, everyone. My speech will be shorter, it'll be far less bossy. I won't tell you when to sit, stand, clap, none of that, don't worry. But I'm very honored to be Dr. Bullock's partner in helping to do one thing and one thing only, to chart the course for this college to make the degree you get today more valuable than the degrees people got 5 years ago. And absolutely, yeah, I'd love that. And my colleagues from the Board of Trustees, Gary Hughes, Ray Gillen, and Thomas Bamberry, who are here today, Our goals every day are to make your degree today be more valuable 5 years from now. That is what we want to do for you. And that's what your Board of Trustees works on every day. We want policies and we want performance that just work to serve all of you in the community, but most importantly, our students. We want to make the best possible college for everyone in our community. And we are so very proud of each and every one of you. So congratulations. So Dr. Bullock and I make a good team because he's the serious one. He makes the serious speech, he talks about the initiatives, and here's the things that I do at graduation. I talk about, where's the homebrew guy? Crazy Joe, where are you? All right, Crazy Joe. Steve, Peter, I don't leave this stage today without a picture with the homebrew guy. Okay, that's my #1 job today. I want a picture with Crazy Joe, the homebrew guy. So you and me, babe, you and me. We take great pride up here in all the women who have dressed to the nines today, and they have really good shoes on, and your feet are already killing you. We're here for you. Because we know there are people that it took 2 years, less than that to get here, and there are people that took 5 years, it took 25 years to get here today. It is amazing that each and every one of you are here. I salute you, I am proud of you, and let's go celebrate.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the SUNY Board of Trustees, Dr. Tina Good. Dr. Tina Good was elected President of the Faculty Council of Community Colleges in April 2008 and took office on July 1, 2009. As the President of the Faculty Council, she serves as a member of the SUNY Board of Trustees and is currently Chair of the SUNY Board's Community Colleges Committee. Dr. Good is Professor of English at Suffolk County Community College with special research interests in composition and medieval studies. She is also the co-editor of In Our Own Voice, Graduate Students Teach Writing, and author and co-author of several articles regarding the teaching and assessment of writing. Dr. Good began her college education at Fresno City College and received her BA and MA in English from California State University in Fresno. She received her PhD in English from Stony Brook University. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Dr. Tina Good.
Wow, I cannot see anybody out there. Did you see that? Really? I am completely blinded. Are you really there? Oh, wait, flash that camera again. Oh, good, okay. I've been to a lot of graduations, but never have I seen a greater venue than this. This is outstanding. To also recognize these wonderful signers over here. You guys are doing a fabulous job. I just want to thank you so much for letting me share this celebration with you today, and I bring you greetings from the SUNY Board of Trustees and the Faculty Council of Community Colleges. It has been my great pleasure to work with President Bullock on a number of initiatives. I know that he is one of the most generous and hardest working presidents it has ever been my pleasure to work with, so please give your president a hand. He works very hard with the trustees and the administration to build a great place of learning for you. Your faculty is also a group of people that has been my pleasure to work with. I know that with a team of people working with you, you have the foundation to be successful in your future choices. And I know we gave the faculty a great round before, but let's do it one more time. But in the end, it's you that got yourself here today. Every day, you had to make a choice. Every day, you had to get up and make a choice to go to class, to study, maybe to stand in a line or two, maybe take a test or write a paper. I've never really understood why you do that. I don't know. Do you get financial resources for that? Did they pay you for that? I've never understood it. As a professor, when I assigned a student a paper and they wrote it for the first time, I couldn't believe it. But that's what brought you here today. You made up your mind that you were going to improve your life. You made up your mind that you were going to improve the lives of your family, the lives of the people you love today, the lives of the people that you will love in the future. You made up your mind every day to make a better life for you, your community, and maybe even the world outside of you. So, on behalf of the SUNY Board of Trustees and the Faculty Council of Community Colleges, I congratulate you, Class of 2013, Schenectady County Community College.
It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium the Honorable Gary Hughes from Schenectady County Legislature, who will bring greetings from the county. Mr. Hughes.
We were just commenting that we really, from the stage, can't see anyone out there, but we know you're there. And I bring greetings today on behalf of not just the Schenectady County Legislature, but really on behalf of all the citizens of Schenectady County that we, the legislature, represent. And in a way, we are here today because of those citizens' continued support and value that they place upon education. Were it not their willingness for the county to continue to sponsor and support the community college, this great day would not have happened. As you anticipate at this particular point, crossing this historic stage in just a few moments and closing one chapter of your life and commencing a second, I would like you to remember those who helped you get here. Your teachers, your parents, your family, your friends. Let's give them all a big hand. And I'd also like you to remember some other people who, while they may not have known you personally or been with you on campus, they are people who also helped and supported and in some way made it possible for you to be here. And those are the residents of Schenectady County, and let's thank them as well. As you go forward from this important day, to seize the opportunities that are out there for you, remember this college. Remember that it helped you. Remember the community behind this college and how it helped you. As you achieve your dreams, please remember to support the college and support the community by giving back in whatever way you can. And most of all, enjoy your day. You have earned it.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the speaker for the 43rd commencement exercises of SCCC, George Gohoff. George Gohoff, a 1983 graduate of SCCC, has led thousands of employees at famous establishments including the Rainbow Room in New York City, the Bellagio MGM Resorts International in Las Vegas, Nevada, and now at the largest casino operator in Alberta, Canada. His work as the general manager of the Rainbow Room earned the famed private club in Rockefeller Center a 3-star rating by the New York Times in the mid-1990s. While he was the executive director of food and beverage at the Bellagio from 1998 to 2001, the Bellagio achieved the first AAA 5-Diamond Award for a casino hotel. And following devastation of Hurricane Katrina, George coordinated the food and beverage redesign and reconstruction of the $700 million resort restoration, while Vice President, Food and Beverage at the Beau Rivage MGM Resort International in Biloxi, Mississippi. George is now the president and CEO of Pure Canadian Gaming, Students, did you hear what I said? One of your graduates is now the president and CEO of Pure Canadian Gaming. Which has casinos throughout Canada and generates $100 million in revenue. After graduating from SCCC with an associate's in applied science and hotel technology, he earned his BS in hotel, restaurant, and travel administration from the University of Massachusetts, followed by an MBA in finance and management from Columbia University. George grew up in Boston Lake, in Schenectady, played a big role in his life during his formative years, with his father working at GE for 28 years, his mother acting at Proctors, and the family belonging to the First Dutch Reformed Church in the Stockade, as well as the YMCA. He now lives in Edmonton, Alberta, with his wife, Justina, and their children, George, 18, Emma, 16, and Julia, 14. Now let me please ask you to join me in welcoming to the podium our keynote speaker, Mr. George Gohoff.
Thank you, President Bullock. Thank you, Chairman Murphy-McGraw, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, graduates, parents, and honored guests. Today, thank you for this opportunity to address all of these. I have in my notes marvelous young people, but when I heard the spread of ages, I just want to say marvelous people graduating this year from SCCC. I want to congratulate you on the work, the time, and the effort, the dedication, and the commitment that each of you have made to your degree. 2013 is the best graduating class that SCC has ever seen. So over the past 3 years, SCCC commencement speakers have included talented and accomplished educators, business people, and politicians. Last year, Dr. Elaine Calieros, professor, senior vice president, and CEO of the College of Nanoscale Science and Engineering at the University of Albany, spoke. He holds over 13 patents and he's graduated over 31 PhDs. In 2011, Robert Duffy, New York State Lieutenant Governor, spoke to this body. He's supporting Governor Cuomo's efforts to rebuild New York State's economy and position Empire State as a global economic leader. And in 2010, Mike Russo, Director of U.S. Government Relations and Regulatory Affairs for Global Foundries, which is the second largest contractor for semiconductors in the world, spoke to all of you. So this year, you're going to have the privilege of listening to a casino executive who's going to try to provide you some inspiration, whose only professional accomplishments include how to win a bet and make a perfect martini. Truly important pursuits. But if there's one unchanging theme that runs through all of these separate stories and speakers, is that each and every one of the previous commencement speakers and myself have a profound love for this state, for this city, and Schenectady County Community College. As Dr. Bullock mentioned, I grew up 20 miles from where we're gathering. I was baptized and confirmed at the First Dutch Reformed Church just down the street. My father worked for 28 years at General Electric, 3 miles from the steps of Schenectady County Community College, and we're still members of the Capital District YMCA, and my children go to camp there every single summer. So this is still home, and I'm deeply honored to have this opportunity to address this wonderful graduating body. There's a story about a man and a woman who were married for 40 years, and one evening at dinner, the woman turns to her husband and says, Sweetheart, when we were on the altar 40 years ago, you told me you loved me, and I haven't heard those words since. They sat in silence for a long period of time, and the husband says, if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Well, it's been a long time since I've sat where you sit, and I can remember looking up at the teachers with great admiration and with fondness and with gratitude and with love. Some of the teachers are here today in the audience, and I just want to let them know I haven't changed my mind. So after 3 unexpected decades of being a hospitality leader, and after several decades of major errors and missteps, I offer my personal top 7 list, in no particular order, my list of some of the lessons that life in the world of hotels, restaurants, and casinos have tried their very best to teach me. So I will begin. Number 7. Be bold, but do be prudent. Take some risks in your personal life, in your career, and with your travels. It's a big world. I have moved 11 times over 30 years since graduating. I quit my job with one child and one on the way to attend business school. I left one of the finest casino resorts ever built to move to Biloxi, Mississippi. So, be sure to take some risks and be bold, and be sure to let yourself dream. When I was interviewing for the job at the Rainbow Room for those responsibilities, my former boss and James Beard Lifetime Award winner, Joe Bound, said to me, when I was a little boy, I dreamed that I would be a restaurateur and I would join the circus. And with the Rainbow Room, I've accomplished both. And that sealed the deal for me. Number 6, smile, laugh, and be pleasant. This might sound trite, this may sound naive. It's not. It's a profound occupational and personal advantage. Let me quote Elwood P. Dowd, the central character in the unforgettable Jimmy Stewart film, Harvey, a man who I've come to agree with. Quote, my mother used to say to me, Elwood, in this world you have to be oh so clever or oh so pleasant. And for 40 years I have tried clever. Now I recommend pleasant. Be strong enough to say, I don't know. When you don't know something or you don't understand something, such time will come even after the superior education that you received here at SCCC. When you don't know, say so. Don't guess, don't fake it. Do not mislead your colleagues. The people that respect you will see your self-assurance and your honesty. Number 4, remember, life is too hard to be lived alone. Find time for your family. You only get one. I think some of you in the audience are saying, thank goodness. And a family of your own will change the way you look at life, at your parents and at your grandparents. So simply put, call home, call your parents, but especially call your mother, and texts don't count. So let's take this moment at this point to turn to one of the loved ones and say thank you. The people that made it possible today for you to achieve this education, the people whose shoulders you stand. Turn around, wave to them. Thank them. Good job. Thank you. Number 5. I'm sorry, I'm on number 3. Number 3. Learn how to count. Number 3. Do what interests you. You're going to be making important choices over the next few years. Eventually, you'll find what you love to do. You're going to pour yourself into it. You don't want to dread driving to work every day. And to be at your best, by the way, it's only when you're happy doing what you do, when you feel joy. When I was a line cook at the Oxbow Inn across the street from Schenectady County Community College, it didn't matter what I was getting paid. I hope I would eventually get paid, but it didn't matter what I was getting paid. I paid attention to my craft each and every day. It was 15 years after graduation before I started at the Rainbow Room. 13 years of hard work, paying for diapers and baby formula out of the car ashtray. It was, thank you. It was worth every sacrifice. Do what you love. Number 2, ready, fire, aim. This approach is what I've used my whole life. There's always a decision to be made. In my experience, it's better not to get caught up in over-analysis of a problem. We make many decisions at Pure Canadian Gaming extremely quickly. So if you feel positive in your gut about the idea, do it. Don't get stuck in limbo. Ready, 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 and let somebody else do the aiming and firing. Be there first. And finally, number 1, help somebody along the way. Life is not about warming yourself by the fire. Life is about building that fire. And caring is the match. Caring is its own reward. There's a Chinese proverb that applies. Isn't there always? Roughly it says, if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for the rest of your life, go help somebody. And at this time, I want to acknowledge a few people that have cared enough to guide me and assist me along the way of this journey. The late Professor Prescott Brown, your spirit lives on. You are missed. And I know you're out there. Professor Toby Strynese, please stand up. I'm grateful for your guidance, your advice, and your friendship. My high school and SCC graduate friends who are in the audience, Scott and Val Rasmussen, Billy Quinn, I hope to know you for another 50 years. Congratulations. And my mother, who is in the audience. Mom, stand up. Coffee today on the porch, and we're talking, and she said, I'm so surprised. Because I think as parents, and I have an 18-year-old son who's trying to consider where to go to college, and I think as parents we have high dreams and we have low dreams. And the high dream is that your son or your daughter will be standing at this podium giving a commencement speech. The low dream is that your son or daughter will be standing at a podium asking for leniency in front of a judge. She wasn't sure which way it was going to go. So Mom, your encouragement, caring, has kept me positive. I love you. Thank you. So for the class of 2013, the best graduating class ever, right? I wish you joy. I wish you health. I wish you happiness. I wish for your success. I wish that you have a roof and 4 walls around you and someone in your life that you care more about than yourself. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. Go out and do a great job. Support SCCC. Congratulations. Have a great day. This is your day.
George Gohoff, we have a small token of appreciation that we would like to present to you for addressing and congratulating our class of 2013. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Penny Haynes, Vice President of Academic Affairs, to join me at the podium.
Graduates, your moment has arrived. Will the candidates for the Associate in Arts please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Associate in Science please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for Associate in Occupational Studies please rise and remain standing? And will the candidates for a certificate please rise and remain standing? President Bullock, on behalf of the faculty of Schenectady County Community College, I have the honor of presenting these Schenectady County Community College candidates for graduation for the 2013 academic year.
By the authority vested in me by the SCC Board of Trustees and by the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and acting upon their behalf, it is an honor to confer the degrees with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. I would like to invite Chairwoman Denise Murphy-McGraw and Trustee Dr. Tina Good to join me to present the awards to receive our graduates. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for the certificate please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Thomas Dalton Bambury, Chemical Dependency Counseling. Shirley Lara Scott, Health Studies Certificate with Honors. Robin Lee Winkleman, Health Studies with Honors. Anne-Marie Grandy, Health Studies. Crystal S. Smith, Health Studies. Rushka Kalikaran, Health Studies. Neiman Paola Ortiz, Health Studies. Fanon S. Herbert, Chemical Dependency Counseling with Honors. Kim Muller, Chemical Dependency Counseling. Annette Lenora Hodge, Chemical Dependence Counseling. Todd J. Lewis, Teaching Assistant with Honors. Marissa Rose Thornburn, Teaching Assistant. Thomas Bambury had his certificate with honors, and I didn't say that, so Thomas with honors. Congratulations to all the certificates. Will the candidates for the Associate in Occupational Studies please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Charles Marney, with honors, also a degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management, AAS. Heather B. Chestnut, high honors. Thomas Flo, culinary arts. Ashley Canarpi. Michalis Javaris. Robert Plummer. Tracy Washington. Latara N. Armstead. Jennifer Robertson, also Hotel and Restaurant Management with honors. Lara White. Brittany Inez Martinez with honors. Cheyenne M. Lewandowski. Vivian Colette. Nicole B. Barrow with honors. Kelly A. Lahane. Jamie Giordano with honors. Kristen L. Hartman with honors. Darian L. House. Timothy S. Sweeney, also a degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management with honors. Billy G. Harden with honors. Kimberly Harden with high honors. Maureen Allen Hermans. Elizabeth Dutcher. Stephanie L. Rickard. Jessica Louise Ballard. Megan Walega. Sarah Gershon, high honors. Alicia Bauer. Caitlin Brown with honors. Candice McLaren Smith with honors. Nicholas Diorio. Alan Aleshes. Jason S. Thompson with high honors. Terrell L. Edge with honors. Howard John Cooper with honors. Tanita M. Colon. Kelsey L. Carabas. Angel Rafael Tolentino. Ahan Selek, also a degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management, AAS. Cheryl Crane, high honors. Nancy L. Crandall, honors. Jennifer I. Engwer with honors. Colleen Eleanor McLaughlin with high honors. Yvette Rachel Valerio, high honors. Sue P. Ma with high honors. Ebony Mack. Angelica M. Rico with honors. Cassandra L. McNabb. Michaela Schermerhorn with honors. Sean Albury with honors. Nicholas Alessio. Graham I. Smith. Xenia Carolina Perez. Brian Patrick Gannon with honors. Warren G. Cook. Jason Stephen Vaughn with honors and a veteran. Congratulations to all the AOS degrees. Now will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas. Carl Gage, Human Services and Clinical Guidance and Counseling Certificate. Amanda Joyce Ferguson, Human Services. With high honors. Derek Griffin, Nanoscale Materials with honors and a veteran. Matthew Petrellis, Nanoscale Materials with high honors. Kelly Jean Kiltz, Paralegal with high honors. Colby C. Unitas, Criminal Justice with high honors. Gregory Lai, Nanoscale Materials. Abigail L. Roberts, Accounting with honors. Augustus R. Kirkley, Accounting and a veteran. Victoria M. Wilson, Accounting with high honors. Lisa A. Ehring, Accounting with high honors. Deborah Christine Wilkins, Chemical Accountancy and Human Services. Mahogany Gadsden, Human Services. Daniel M. Romney, Business Administration with high honors. Tabitha Rose Mercedes, Business Administration with high honors. Criminal Justice and a veteran. Carrie Ann Kilmer, paralegal with honors. Sally J. Sherman, business administration with honors. Michelle E. Johnson, business administration. Loretta K. Warner, hotel and restaurant management. Zelina Ann Quiones, business administration with honors. Raven Longo, business administration with honors. John D. Day Jr., alternative energy technology with honors. Debbie N. Wood, business administration with honors. Carol A. Eto, human services with honors. Ethel Corbe Sisto, computer networking systems, cybersecurity. Scott A. Spencer, business administration. Latasha Thompson, business administration. Tamara Lee Van Wagner, Ashley Nicole Custer, tourism hospitality management with honors. Heather Elizabeth Alterwisher, tourism hospitality management with honors. Tamara M. Soares, business administration. Tammy Bullis Domini, business administration with honors. Antonella N. DeFreitas, chemical dependency. Christine Kendrick, chemical dependency and human services AS. Eric Bing, chemical dependency counselor. Mary A. McIntosh, computer networking system security with honors. Danielle Marie Collins, human services with honors. Michael Anthony Cardindale, hotel and restaurant manager. Jessica L. Myers, paralegal. Michael Staley DeSantis, paralegal with honors. Jonathan Esteban Carr, paralegal with honors. Katrina M. Wojciechowski, hotel and restaurant management with high honors. Tina Marie Blaisdell, paralegal with high honors. Autumn R. Otis, hotel and restaurant management with honors. Brian Christopher Klein, hotel and restaurant management with honors. Tourism, hospitality management, and liberal arts, humanities, and social sciences. Becca Bergeron, business administration. Shannon A. Knopper, accounting with honors. Contessa Glad, nanoscale materials, storage battery technology certificate, and electrical technology AAS with honors. Eduardo Garcia, criminal justice with honors. Jackson Kyle McNall, culinary arts and hotel and restaurant management AAS. Jessica Klima, Criminal Justice. Jessica Kohler, Human Services. Patrick A. Tinella, Human Services and a veteran. Gina D. Kowalski, paralegal with high honors. Madeline Johnson Mulaney, paralegal with high honors. Amy Elaine Colby, early childhood with honors. Nicole Flora Connolly, early childhood. Elizabeth Allen Law, Computer Information Systems. Jack Longing Kokos, Air Traffic Control. Catherine Ann Nicole Plant, Tourism Sales and Convention Management Certificate and Hotel and Restaurant Management. Thomas A. Howe, Chemical Dependency and Human Services with honors. Robert Joseph Counter III, Criminal Justice. Ganesh M. Prasad, Criminal Justice. Randy Virasamy, Criminal Justice. Caitlin Spade, paralegal. Angela Harrington, Hotel and Restaurant Management. David G. Busey, Culinary Arts AOS, Tourism and Hospitality Management AAS with high honors. Matthew Lowry, paralegal. Lila Bobby Ramden, Business Administration. Brianna Priest, Human Services. Mary S. Sill, paralegal with honors. Francesca Lorena Zeringa, paralegal. Tanya M. Dermond, paralegal with honors. Sean Peter Donahue, Emergency Management and Fire Science Certificate. John Joseph Donahue, Liberal Arts, Humanities, Social Sciences, AA, Human Services, AS, honors, and a veteran. Daniel N. Smith, Business Administration with honors. Shane Kyle Hoffman, Criminal Justice with honors. Mahadi Walker, Business Administration. Jessica A. Demers, Criminal Justice. Starla M. Sheffield, Criminal Justice. Stephen M. Coughlin, Fire Protection. Jerry Gallarn, Computer Information Systems and Business Administration. Ashley A. Wheeler, Business Administration with honors. Leanne N. Crew, Human Services. Jessica Wade Halden, Hotel and Restaurant Management with honors. Congratulations to the Associate in Applied Science degree Terry Jones, Human Services. Corey Hartog, Human Services. Alexander R. Karlowitz, Nutrition with Honors. Peter C. Kemmer, Human Services with Honors and a veteran. Ashish Prasad, Science. Joyner Lonel Medina, Aviation Science. William J. Whipple, Business Administration with high honors and a veteran. Kirsten Rivers, Science. Shani L. Gorman, Human Services with honors. Marie Jartzall, Criminal Justice with high honors. Ryan M. Van Brocklin, Business Administration. Donald Kirk Anthony Simon, Business Administration. Kristen Lee Chandler, LA Teacher Education with honors. Erica R. Parks Medina, Nutrition with high honors. Eric Charles Mao, Nutrition. Kristen M. Van Staveren, Performing Arts Music with honors. Stephanie K. Zhang, Performing Arts Music with high honors. Caroline Hoos, Performing Arts Music. Kristen Nicole Burby, Performing Arts Music. Charlotte Palmieri, Performing Arts Music with high honors. Matthew J. Carter, Performing Arts Music. Robert Krupanich, Performing Arts Music with honors. Calvin Tamashak, Performing Arts Music with high honors. Elena Lee McNeil, Business Administration with high honors. Joel Huber, Business Administration. Deborah R. Denisher, Business Administration with high honors. Christina Garcia, Performing Arts Music. Michael Joseph Dougherty, Business Administration with high honors. Marissa Lee Young, Human Services. Tina Marie Oriano, Human Services. Alyssa Frank, Criminal Justice. Christopher A. Myers, LA Math Science with high honors. Adriana Collins, LA Math Science with honors. Aiden O. Sandoval, Aviation Science Human Services with high honors. Morgan Neidiger, Human Services with the honors. Penny Cooperstein, Human Services with high honors. Brianna Michelle Neal, Business Administration with honors. Christopher Cajun, LA Teacher Education with honors. Aaron E. Pelkey, Human Services and Criminal Justice. Congratulations to all those receiving degrees in Associate in Science. And now, will the candidates for the Associate in Arts please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas. Benjamin Murphy with high honors. Michael Mangino. Marissa Lynn DiBiase with honors. Victoria Connors. Danielle Nicole Bugniak with high honors. Thomas K. Barrett with high honors. Amelia Grillo with honors. Justine Maxian. Kelsey Dodds Fletcher. Daniel M. Damaris, Health Studies Certificate and Humanities and Social Sciences aide. Jesse Maurice Smith, Jr. Kayla Susko. Nathaniel Giovanni. Caitlin Arndell. Rebecca Danielle Kimball with high honors. Tracy Lee Rivers with honors. Brianne Fuller with honors. Victoria Christine Cernek with high honors. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Graduates. Graduates from the class of 2013, you may now move the tassels on your cap from the right to the left. It is now time for us to present the SUNY Dale High graduates. I wish to invite Mr. Robert Mazii, Director of the Inter-Institutional Programs at SUNY Dale High, to the podium for this presentation.
First of all, congratulations to all the SCCC graduates. It is truly my pleasure to welcome you to the SUNY Dale High family as an alumni graduates. You are joining a distinguished group of graduates who have gone on to become leaders in the business and hospitality fields. We wish each of you great success in all your future endeavors. Congratulations. Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Business Administration and Bachelors of Science from SUNY Dale High please stand. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Regents of the University of State New York, and acting upon their behalf, I confer upon you the Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Graduates, please come forward to receive your diplomas.
Is it on now? Hello. Hello. Bachelor of Business Administration, Hospitality, Hotel, and Resort Management, Keith Anthony Jock. Sylvia Brown, cum laude. Technology Management graduates. Emil Cancer. Virginia Hitchcock. Joshua I. Kelly, cum laude. Marissa N. Kelly, cum laude. Paul Stephen Lukasiewicz. Patrick Anthony Marconi with honors, cum laude. Holly Janine Mercoglin. Ashley Lynn O'Haron. Alicia Marie Sim. Lisa Mary Spidel. magna cum laude. Lamel Thomas, graduating summa cum laude. Mike David Vrooman. Jamaica M. Brown, summa cum laude. Brittany DePapi, cum laude. Shelby Lynn Thomas. Johnny Pena.
Graduates, you may now move your tassel on your caps from the right to the left side. Let's give a big round of applause for our SUNY Delhi graduates. Please join us now in congratulating the SUNY Delhi Schenectady County Community College Interinstitutional Graduating Class of 2013.
Congratulations, class of 2013. May this be a moment that you always cherish. I have the distinct pleasure to introduce to you the SCCC graduate that has been selected to serve as the student commencement speaker for your class of 2013. The student commencement speaker is selected through a process that requires a committee review of application and then a presentation before a classroom of peers. This year, the students from Ms. Ray Ellen Doyle's speech class agreed to serve as the evaluators who selected our student speaker. It was through this process that I was given the opportunity to have the distinct pleasure even to meet our speaker for today. Jacob DeForest Davis is graduating today with an AAS degree in accounting. His stellar performance in the classroom is recognized by his high honors academically and through his recent induction into the membership into Phi Theta Kappa, our National Honor Society. Jacob is inscribed at Schenectady County Community College. He has taken classes every single semester to include the summers, just in order to be here today. He credits his faculty advisor, Barbara Warshowski, and the strength of his family for keeping him focused and helping him to stay on track to be with us today. Jacob graduates today and will be pursuing his bachelor's at the University of Albany this coming fall. Please help me to welcome our student commencement speaker, Jacob DeForest Davis.
All right, thank you. Now, as a college student, I understand that I'm the last to go and that we all have dinner reservations and we want to get out of these hot roads, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, okay? Thank you. All right. On the behalf of the class of 2013, I want to thank the staff and the faculty who have provided us with the very best education. I also want to thank the many family members and friends that have come out to help us commemorate our success. Personally, I want to thank my parents. Hi, Mom. They have been there through the thick and the thin, for the little things and the big things. Anything from leaving the light on as I come home from a night class, or not waking me up as they sneak out of the house in the morning, because of course that paper that I've been working on for 2 weeks, I did all the night before. I also want to thank my grandfather who is here today. He is a retiree from GE and a World War II veteran, and I want to thank him for his service to his country. I would also like to thank some of my teachers that have made a significant contribution to my education. Barbara Warshowski has already been mentioned, along with Dan Cunningham, Donald Riggs, a few others, including my intermediate accounting teacher, Tom. I could go on, so we'll just stop it there and say thank you to all of you guys. You guys have been a huge part. And for my accounting buddies out there, Marco. Yeah! You guys have been the best. Thank you very much. All right, now as I transition, I would really like to tell you a short story about myself. Mostly because I rarely have a theater full of people who are forced to listen to me babble on about myself. So I'm going to take advantage of that. When I was a boy, I had a red bike, and it had training wheels on it. And those training wheels would hold me up as I was learning to ride. One day, my parents observed the fact that those training wheels that would normally help me stay up were no longer touching the ground. I had mastered the art of balancing on a bike. So then my parents came up with the brilliant idea of removing said training wheels from my bike. Now, physically, I didn't need my training wheels, but psychologically, I needed my training wheels. I was so terrified of falling, I wouldn't ride my bike. Now, this lasted for a while, and then one day, my cousin came over with his bike. And my mom tried to persuade me to ride my bike. She tried, and I just refused all the time. And then finally she said, well, if I give you this money, and I was pretty much already on the bike ready to go. At that point, I was just boom. So it's no wonder I became a business student, right? Anyway, I still remember that moment when I was sitting on my red bike, and I pushed off for the first time without training wheels. It was so liberating and exciting. I'll never forget that moment. Now sure, since then I've fallen off of my bike, scooters, roller skates, snowboards, skateboards, just about anything I can strap to my feet and become a projectile. But I wouldn't trade those times for anything. Now at this point you might be wondering what this story has to do with graduation and wondering why I'm taking so long when you got dinner of them represents life. The most important part about college didn't come from the books I read, the lectures I sat through, the lectures I slept through, or any of that. The most important part about college is the journey. And once you take off those training wheels, we'll hit the road of life. And now without those training wheels, we are free to fall. And if you try to do anything worthwhile, you will fall. It's not something you want to think about on the day of your success, but you will fall. The trick is to get back up, to keep going. You will learn more in your times of failure than any other time in your life. Nobody calls Thomas Edison a failure for the amount of times he attempted and failed at making a long-lasting light bulb. He was persistent, and when he fell, he got up and continued. He made light bulbs a practical commodity. The most important part about his journey to the light bulb was his failures that taught him so much. Don't be afraid to fall. Even if you fall several times, don't fear it. Continue on with what you love. Continue to push the limits. Life is a journey full of successes and failures. So share that with the people around you. We don't know exactly where we'll end up in life, but we are liberated to take whatever path. The best part about life is life, the journey. You can positively impact people every day for the rest of your life. So why wouldn't you? It's a far greater reward than any monetary payment. Doing what you love and loving people can go hand in hand beautifully. It sounds crazy right now. Working for the greater good of those around you instead of maximizing profits for yourself. You know, it sounds almost as crazy as my parents telling me, "You'll love riding without training wheels." The journey you take, who you impact, that is more important than what you think you can gain from life. It will be liberating to do something worthwhile. So follow that path. Go on that journey. Take off those training wheels. At this time, I now rejoice with my fellow graduates, which is, by the way, the best graduating class ever. I rejoice with them in their success for graduating. And for those of you that share my Christian beliefs, I am thankful for the path God has taken us on. I know He will continue to guide us through life, when we fall and when we succeed. So what are we waiting for? Let's ride without those training wheels. Thank you.
Jacob, we want to thank you for those inspiring words and being today's commencement speaker. Please take this as a small token of appreciation to help you remember Schenectady County Community College. Congratulations. As this commencement ceremony draws to a close, I want to thank the Schenectady County Community College Concert Brass for providing us with the music that helps us celebrate SCC's 43rd commencement exercises. At the conclusion of this ceremony, you are all cordially invited to a reception in Key Hall, located just off the Proctors Arcade. Please join us there to congratulate your graduates and to celebrate with some delicious refreshments. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in place until the graduates have left the theater. Please stand now for the benediction by Reverend Levering and closing remarks by Faculty Marshal Eileen Abrahams.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bullock. Just to let you know that I do know what time of day it is, good evening, graduates. First and foremost, I bring to all y'all greetings from the faculty and our hearty congratulations and warmest wishes for your continuing success. We are very proud of what you have accomplished. For many of you, this will be the end of your formal education. You go off to join the workforce in one position or another. Your future education will be via training programs at your workplace or via the hard knocks of experience, of trial and error. We believe that the formal job training we have provided you will stand you in good stead, just as we believe that the liberal arts training that supplemented your education will also stand you in good stead. You know, of course, that many of our most celebrated business leaders and politicians view community colleges solely as agents of workforce development or job training. But since nearly half of the nation's four-year college graduates first attend community colleges, I thought I would spend a few moments, and I promise only a few, talking about the value of training in the liberal arts that for many of you consisted of those really annoying courses that made you write essays, read poetry, learn history, and consider the finer points of Boolean algebras. As coordinator of the soon-to-be inaugurated honors program, I thought I could use as a springboard into these remarks the essay prompt we include in the application to that program. It reads, "You are applying to a program in which you will pursue what is called a liberal arts education. What is the value of the liberal arts to you personally, and if you wish, to a larger community?" Here briefly is a beginning of my answer to that question. There is the personal value, the sheer interest in life and its questions. One of my favorite literary anecdotes tells of the French novelist Marcel Proust. When asked by some friends to join them for the weekend, Proust declined, saying he had to work. Later, when his friends asked him how his weekend was, he replied, "Wonderful, I spent all day Saturday changing a comma to a semicolon, and all day Sunday changing it back." Now, I have to admit, that is my idea of a great weekend. Second, there are the values that come from developing one's capacity to communicate, whether in a verbal language, or a musical language, or a visual language. Even those of the most practical amongst us must recognize that we have to communicate with others. If experts talk only to experts, our problems do not get solved. And all those whose work involves dealing with the public must learn to listen and to speak to their needs. Third, there are the values of citizenship. As George Santayana, one of the great American philosophers, said, "Those ignorant of their history are condemned to repeat it." And of course, he did not mean that those who flunked their history course would have to take it over. No democracy can flourish with an ignorant population, with people who do not know how to listen to and to evaluate the claims of those who would direct their conduct. And last, there is the practical itself. It may surprise many of you to learn that according to the Wall Street Journal, the mid-career median salaries of those who majored in philosophy is higher than those who majored in accounting, business management, or nursing. The liberal arts teach people critical thinking skills. When those skills are joined with other knowledge, the sky is the limit. We hope for all of you that only the sky will be your limit. Good luck to you all.
It's all a benediction. It's all a 2-hour well-wishing. It's a blessing on your way. Go out into the world in peace. Give no person evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. And the blessings of all that is holy. All that is holy that created you. All that is holy that catches you when you fall. And all that is holy that is there with your every breath. Be with you now and always. Amen.
Up,